What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my show. I'm going to be talking about Quenta today. I know that I keep harping on this one, but see, so many people make the big mistake of chasing too many cryptos, diversifying themselves and diluting themselves, and not really understanding like what it is that these cryptos do, and then like really investing in the ones that are actually doing something. And Quenta is definitely one of those for me. Same as SNX. Quenta is actually part of the SNX network of futures exchanges and all sorts of other things that SNX has going for it. They've got some managed vaults that are really cool. For those of you who don't know what SNX is, SNX essentially is a place where you can create derivatives using the SNX token. So what is a derivative? Essentially, it is a cryptocurrency, in this case, that is pegged to the price of another asset. So it could be gold, it could be fiat currency, it could be Bitcoin, it could be silver, it could be a stock even, okay? And so this allows us to trade these assets on the blockchain. Now the stock part, a lot of people are kind of staying away from that because it's could be considered a securities. And after what happened with UST last year, which was Terra Luna, which was being used, these cryptos were derivatives essentially of stocks. A lot of people staying away from that for now, but I guarantee you it is coming very soon. But you can see here, this is my $5K to $1 million portfolio that I'm showing everybody, and you can see already, on these positions, I'm up 23%, 77%, 37%, and 71%. So not bad. All right. Not bad. Now, these are leveraged positions, okay? And I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a very long time. So I do have a video. I'm going to put it right here. Click on it if you want to learn how to use Quenta a little bit more. But we're not going to talk about how to use Quenta today. We're going to talk about the price action, because I really do believe that this crypto could substantially go up in value. Now, I invested in Quenta, I think somewhere around here, but I kept talking to a lot of my students, and a lot of them got in at this bottom, believe it or not, okay? And you can see just since, not even a month ago, the 22nd, let's say 20th, this is kind of 22nd, Quenta has made some really big moves, okay? And you can see where it's at right now. Had you have gotten in here, you'd be at 235% gain. Now, again, I believe I got into Quenta around here, but I'm going to show you how I actually made more money than just speculating on Quenta, just buying and selling, okay? So let's say even if I got in whatever here, okay, I still am at a 103% gain. But there's more. Now let's take a look at this. All right. I've got 2 pools set up in this wallet, okay, right now. I have other liquidity pools, but those are in my managed vault, which is a fully managed option on the blockchain, which is really cool because you have custody of your money. But there are pairs that I cannot pair up in the managed vault. It's kind of like trading with bumper lanes, so you don't go full degen, okay? But you can see here that we've got my Quenta pool set up. Now, this means it's out of range, so it's actually not making any money, okay, right now in fees. But essentially, what happens is when it is in range, every single time there is a trade from Quenta to Ethereum and Ethereum to Quenta, I make a fee. Now, this fee is 1% that gets paid by the traders. However, what ends up happening, which is really cool, is it gets divvied up between the liquidity pool providers. So if I end up putting some money and the person in India and the person in Timbuktu and all sorts of other people end up putting money into here, then all of us split this 1% fee. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to make 1% per day. That's just the 1% fee that gets divvied up amongst all of the traders. Here's the cool part. So let's take a look at what I actually made. So here you've got $96.50 that I've made so far, and this has just been within the last couple of weeks. Now, here's the cool part, okay? My liquidity, which this started off at $258, and I'm gonna show you where I grabbed this information from. $258, and off of that $258, not only has my stat gone up to $322, of which I'm now holding all Ethereum because this is called going out of range, which is not a bad thing. This is a way that I see as kind of like profit taking. But I also have these unclaimed fees, okay? And these unclaimed fees are $96. So if you take here this 322 plus $96, I'm roughly at about 420 some dollars here in up. Okay, so if you take a look here, the asset gain that I'm at is 24.78%, and then my position ROI is 62.05, all right, percent. All right, so I actually made 62.05% just in my fees alone within the last couple of months. This is massive, guys and gals, and this is the way that you can really turn your portfolio into just a money-making machine for you. Now, a lot of people don't understand how this works. This is definitely something that we teach. I don't have the paid version here, so it doesn't show me all of the analytics. I gotta upgrade it. And by the way, for those of you that are using tools, there's a couple of tools that you can use to see what your actual increase in liquidity pools are, because it is kind of hard to do sometimes. But if you're looking for a really good one, I recommend APY Vision. Some people like revert.finance. For me personally, APY Vision takes the cake though, because it really dives into how much you really made and what it made compared to USD, compared to ETH, compared to Quenta, which is a really, really helpful thing. Now, okay, now let's go back here to where we talk about the position ROI. Now, you may be sitting there going like, well, wait a second, hold on. You just told me if I would have bought and held Quenta, even if it was over here, I would have made 103%. Absolutely. But you wouldn't have taken profit. That I can almost guarantee you, okay? And it's not he who their portfolio moons and then holds it. It's he or she who takes profit. Now, here's the cool part, okay? What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be rearranging or putting this back into range so that I can actually start making fees again. And once that happens, now I'm exposed to Quenta again, and if there's any more upside, well, it keeps taking profit into my Ethereum, okay? Now, this is how you can really make some serious money. Why? Because as long as I'm making fees, that's where I wanna be. So right now, it's only 68%. But down the line, as more people keep buying Quenta, I could make way more in Quenta, okay, over time, just using this pair and then putting it here. I'm going to show you guys a little trick, okay, putting it here to where you can actually stake it, and let's see what the APR is. In that Quenta that I earn, I'm earning 26.1%. So I take that Quenta that I've earned, I put it here, and then all the upside appreciation I gain here. And this is how you compound on top of compound on top of compound. If you want to learn more about liquidity pools, I have a video on our website that you can click down. It's an extended version of how liquidity pools work and how DeFi works if you don't know what DeFi is, so that you can really understand how you can make money here. And this is what we've been teaching now since DeFi started, since liquidity pools started essentially, and we're really proud of that. We're the best in the world, in my opinion, when it comes to this sort of stuff. So if you are interested, again, click on that link below. I want to see you watch that video. I want to educate you more. And if you haven't already subscribed, do that. I guarantee you'll find a lot of alpha in this channel that you won't find in other channels. All right, guys, gals, I will see you on the next one. Become your own bank. Cheers.